Yeah, obviously a difficult way to end the match. I spoke to the players in the locker room again. I think you can go back and look at every goal that we've conceded this year, and they're all one of two things: either a poor turnover or a ball over the top. So I was really, really happy with the mentality on the night. Big difference from Monterey, no doubt about it. Told the players that. And a couple mistakes cost us for sure. You give that level of opponent a half chance, and they take it. I think we maybe 3 shots on the night total. When I was looking at the stats, maybe 4. We had more possession, but ultimately what matters is the result. So proud of the mentality on the night, but some mistakes cost us, and that was clear.
Aside from mentality, were there any other improvements that you saw over the Monterey match?
It's more of this. There were some similar issues for sure to the Monterey match, no doubt about that. But again, I think the biggest thing is at least there was commitment on both sides of the ball. There was commitment to get forward. I thought the decision making at times was still poor. And again, we've looked at it pretty deeply from a periodization standpoint. This whole season so far, we've had 4 actual weeks to be able to a full week of training. We were able to get through issues and work through areas of improvement. And we've only been able to do it, 4 weeks since the start of the season, which is difficult. At the same time, it's clear where we need to be better. So, we're very much looking forward to a quick turnaround against Tulsa. I was able to manage some minutes tonight. Some of the subs were based off of having an important game on Saturday as well as some cramping and things like that. But I certainly saw an improvement in the mentality, and I think if we have that every week, you're going to see more positive results than you are negative.
How's Josh?
I haven't had a chance to have that conversation yet, so I'm not sure. But I do know him, and it's a shame that that's the way that he goes down. I thought he was having an excellent game before that moment. I'm hoping it's a bad knock, but I'm not sure.
Brian mentioned being mentally stronger throughout the full duration of a match and kind of understanding key moments. Is that what you saw as the second half wore on a little bit in the later minutes?
We talked to the group a lot about winning your critical moments, right? The game is broken down into those, and the team that wins more critical moments typically is the team that wins the game. And when you look at the last 3 games, that's the battle that we've lost, obviously, with the scores being what they are. So I think it's about staying mentally tuned in for 90 plus. It's about starting the game the right way, but also finishing the game the right way. I think we got a little bit fatigued there in the first half because we came out flying. But at the end of the day, it's a mistake on the ball that cost us the game, and a ball over the top on a pattern that they were shown over and over again yesterday that costs us. So it's about learning from it, making sure it's clear where the areas are. But I am confident that if we come out with that mentality on Saturday, then we'll come away with 3 points. I am confident in that.
Brian and Tower reiterated they thought that you guys were the better side tonight. You let one get away. Is that how you feel coming out of this?
I felt that way. I think when you look at the chances created, they had two good opportunities that both ended in goals and both come off of some mistakes that we're making. Again, I say it every week, but it's the reality. If you limit an opponent to 4 chances a game, you're putting yourself in the best position to win the game. But we're making bad decisions on the ball, and we're conceding big opportunities, what we call big chances. So great, you're conceding 4 chances, but they're big ones. So you got it. And I haven't even spoken, but we have to be better in the final third, and the guys know that. We can put the game away by scoring early, opening the opponent up because it forces them to have to get out of their block. But as the game goes, a 0-0 makes it more difficult on yourself. But I will say, again, I was really, really proud of the mentality. I really was. I didn't think there was an issue from that standpoint whatsoever.
Lost 3 straight. Can you pinpoint what has changed with starting this losing streak as opposed to the start of the season?
Can you say that again?
So
I'm sorry.
you lost 3 straight. Can you pinpoint what's been the difference between now and when you were unbeaten?
Yeah, I think there's quite a few factors. The first one was a quick turnaround against LA after playing 120 minutes and making 7 changes to the lineup. Monterey, not a good performance whatsoever. The factor's there. Poor with the ball in the final third, didn't finish our chances, and we were not good enough on set pieces, which we talked about to the players all week leading up to it. And then tonight, again, I think you look at poor turnovers in bad areas and balls over the top. So it seems to be, if you think back to LA, those are the goals that we conceded. Balls over the top, we misread it, penalty, goal. So these are things that we can fix, which is why, I'm not sitting here extremely concerned. I'm not feeling like there's been one game where an opponent has outplayed us. If that were the case, I'd probably be a little bit worried. But I'm confident that we're going to turn things around on Saturday. And if I wasn't, I'm very poor at hiding that emotion, so you guys would probably know it.
You played a lot of football here in the last couple. I mean, the schedule is back up. I know that's not an excuse, but is there a value to that kind of adversity and going through all that, trying to stay disciplined in the midst of it?
Absolutely. Against LA, I think we played a young academy player who was on loan 3 days before that and started the game. Which put him in a tough spot, by the way. But I was really proud of him. These are, since the start of the season, I think, and Lintner can confirm this, but after Saturday we will have played, since the start of the season, a game every 4 days. That's really, and traveled cross country multiple times. Again, not an excuse. It's not an excuse for me. I have said to you guys and everybody else, I believe in every player in that locker room and believe every player can start. When you travel, it just makes it a little bit more difficult on the legs, So does it play a role? Yeah, but I'm not when we lose games, that's not something that I don't look for an excuse. It's my responsibility to make sure, travel or not, that these guys are ready. And looking forward to Saturday, that's for sure.
How are you feeling about Cameron's progress so far?
Just happy that he's staying healthy at the moment. So we'll see. I think he's still trying to find his rhythm for sure. It takes time. He hasn't been, he hasn't been with, in situations like that for a long time now. That's the reality of it. But I'm confident with more time and again getting more training under his belt, that he's gonna get back to his goal scoring form. I just want to make sure that he stays healthy. That's the biggest thing.
You mentioned you don't have much information on Josh right now. If he's out for a long period of time, what does that you guys lose with him, because he's really developed well this season?
Well, it'll be two center backs that have been out now at this point. Solar's been out all since the game that we had the other day, and then Josh. But with regard to how he's playing, he's been fantastic. I mean, in every way, shape, or form, he's humble. He continues to work hard every single day. He's looked calm in every game for the most part. I mean, I can't say enough about him. So we lose a lot. As I've said to you guys before, he's earned his way to starting every single game. I don't do it for any other reason than I think he gives us the best chance to win. So fortunately, I have two experienced center backs back there, healthy in Sharpie and Tosh. They've played a lot of important games for myself and for this club. So, in that locker room, it's next man up and being prepared to play. But I'm hoping that that's not the news that I get when I walk back in there after this.